Hi guys, this is Nafsay Jaluwalia, and today we will be talking about saving that first $100,000 in your life. Slow down, grab a seat, and let's talk about why hitting this milestone is an absolute game changer for your net worth. Now, I know it might not sound like the most exciting thing, but trust me, this is where the magic happens. Charlie Munger, the legend himself, says that the first $100,000 is the toughest to earn, but the most crucial for building some serious wealth. So buckle up because I am about to break it down for you. First off, who doesn't love round numbers, right? I mean, $1,000 in the bank hits differently than $999. While there is technically no magic switch at $100,000, there is something undeniably satisfying about hitting that six-digit mark. It's like a wealth accumulation badge of honor. Now let's get real. Saving that $100,000 is not a walk in the park. You are going to make some tough choices, like cutting back on those fancy dinners or maybe skipping that dream vacation. But here's the thing, it's all worth it. The road to $100,000 won't be a straight shot. Life throws unexpected expenses your way, forcing you to dip into that emergency fund. It happens, but don't stress. You might take a step back, but you can always pick up where you left on your journey to that six-digit milestone. So if you are serious about growing your wealth, focus on that first $100,000. It might not be the most glamorous part of your journey, but trust me, your net worth is going to explode once you hit that mark. Ever wonder why hitting that first $100,000 is the toughest nut to crack? Well, let's do the math and find out. Meet Ash, who diligently saved $10,000 every year. It takes him a good 10 years to save that $100,000. That's a decade, my friends. Now, here is where it gets interesting. If Ash decides to invest that same $10,000 annually into a low cost index fund with a sweet 7% average rate of return after inflation, he will reach $100,000 in just under 8 years. Still a journey, but hey, that's almost 2 years faster. But hold up, it gets even better from here. Once Ash hit that $100,000 mark, and he continues to invest $10,000 every year, his next $100,000 will only take 5.1 years. That's almost half the time it took for the first one. The power of compound interest is kicking in. As Ash keeps the momentum going, the time to accumulate each subsequent $100,000 gets shorter and shorter. His third $100,000 will take 3.71 years. His fourth will take 3.01 years. And the fifth will merely take 2.5 years. By the time he's gunning for $900,000, it only takes him 1.36 years to make that final push to $1 million. Yup, you heard it right. 1.36 years. Now, if you're looking to beat Ash in the race to $1 million, you can do so. Bump up your saving from $10,000 to $15,000 annually, and you will reach $1 million mark in just 25.7 years instead of 31 years previously. And if you can swing that $30,000 saving annually, you will be celebrating your millionaire status in just 17.8 years. No wonder Charlie Munger famously said, getting that first $100,000 is a, well, you know. But here's the takeaway. Wealth accumulation gets way easier once you cross that $100,000 threshold. So start hustling and saving that first $100,000 as soon as possible. Your future millionaire self will thank you later. Let's discuss some serious strategies to help you stack up that first $100,000. Firstly, we got to talk about mindset. Building a fat savings account requires discipline, and that starts with training your mind. Stay laser focused on that $100,000 goal and put together a budget. It's the little things that add up, like ditching your daily Starbucks fix or swapping your car with the public transit a few days a week. Trust me, these small sacrifices are the ticket to that six-digit milestone. Now, keeping expenses low is another one. Your budget is packed with things you buy. So let's trim the fat. Cook at home, pack your lunches, walk instead of drive. You know the drill. And hey, buying groceries in bulk is not just good for your wallet, but it's good for the planet too. Cut out the unnecessary expenses and watch your savings grow. Next on the list is tackle that debt. If you have just tossed your graduation cap, make paying off your student loan a priority. Check out all your debt, figure out a plan, and consider using that work bonus or a tax refund to kick off that debt early. Lowering that debt means more money in your pocket. Now let's talk about some extra income. Utilize your hobbies to make some extra cash. Be in tutoring, crafting, or freelance work. Don't let your talent go to waste. Your free time is a gold mine for hitting that $100,000 target faster. And here's a big one: delayed gratification. Investing isn't a quick fix, it's a long term game. Your patience will be tested. And it might feel like your assets are crawling at first. But trust the process, my friends. Those investments are laying the groundwork. There is a bunch of stuff you should consider when it comes to hitting that six-figure milestone. First of all, check out the expected time horizon. How long do you want this journey to be? Explore your investment options and get real about the risk you're willing to take. We are talking about creating a game plan that fits your unique life. Take a good look at your monthly budget. Or if you haven't got one, it's time to put your pen to paper. Objectively analyze where your money goes is the key to getting back on the saving track. But hold up, it's not just about planning. You have got to stick with it, with the disciplined mindset. It's like training for a financial marathon. Starting from scratch can feel like a Everest of financial barriers. But here's the real deal: you must constantly contribute, even if it's a little something. It's way better than nothing. And if you can kick it up a notch by increasing your income, you will be slaying that saving game in no time. Here's the magic: those dollars and cents will start piling up. I'm talking about building up that $100,000 goal. And guess what? Many peeps out there can hit that target of $100,000 in as little as 6 years. That means you're already on a fast track to save up that next $100,000 even sooner. That's all for today, guys. If you're syncing with this financial wisdom, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the money game. And let's build that wealth together. As usual, stay wise with your money, and I will see you in the upcoming video next Sunday. Until then, goodbye.